Heartland Season 18, Episode 6 was packed with emotions and deep connections as the characters tackled both personal and work-related struggles. Lou, Amy, and Lisa took a trip to Vancouver, sparking events that might greatly impact Amy's relationship with Nathan. Meanwhile, Logan went through a painful disappointment. Katie faced the cost of discovering more about herself, and Jack managed some health concerns. Curious about all the twists and turns? Stick around for this recap of Heartland Season 18, Episode 6. The episode kicked off with a bit of tension when Nathan invited Amy over for a special dinner date. Amy was thrilled, but plans changed fast when Lou told her they had an urgent business trip to Vancouver. Lou needed to pitch Heartland Beef's new bison venture to Crown Shoppers, a large grocery chain. Initially, CEO Jed only wanted Amy's help with his grandson's dressage horse, but Lou convinced him to hear her pitch if Amy agreed to work with the horse. Amy wasn't keen on canceling her date, but when Lou revealed that Heartland Beef's finances were in trouble, she reluctantly agreed to go. Lou also brought Lisa along, hoping her business skills would help seal the deal. When they arrived at Jed's estate, things quickly went off track. Amy found out Lou hadn't been fully honest about the trip's purpose. Besides helping with the dressage horse and pitching a business deal, Lou also planned to propose a partnership between Heartland Beef and Crown Shoppers, a chain that already had an exclusive deal with Price Beef, Nathan's family business. This upset Amy, as she didn't want Lou to go after Nathan's business. After Amy helped Jed's grandson with his horse and Lou and Lisa pitched to Jed, who was unsure about committing due to market risks, they returned to Peter's apartment. There, Amy confronted Lou, accusing her of putting Nathan in a difficult spot. Lou defended herself, saying she was just trying to save Heartland, while Lisa tried to mediate. But as Amy compared Nathan's situation to Lou's past with Peter, Lou took offense, and tensions rose even higher. The tension lingered all evening, but Lisa managed to bring Amy and Lou together for some Thai food and decided to share a personal story about her sister Tammy. She told them how she and Tammy were once close, but they grew apart after Lisa confronted her about Tammy's boyfriend, whom Lisa believed was after her family's money. The story resonated with Amy and Lou, helping them reflect on their own argument. Amy opened up about Nathan's struggles, sharing that his father has Alzheimer's, which has made things hard for him. Lou apologized for her assumptions and admitted she feels protective of Amy, especially since Ty's death. Amy shared her fear of loving again and asked for Lou's support. They ended the night dancing, enjoying their time together. The trip also brought good news for Heartland Beef, as Jed agreed to stock Heartland's bison alongside Price Beef in Crown Shoppers. However, things took a turn when Lou accidentally mentioned Nathan's father's Alzheimer's to Jed, despite Amy's request to keep it private. Lou felt terrible about her mistake, but despite Lisa's advice to come clean with Amy, she hesitated, worried about the consequences. Her fears were justified. When they returned to the ranch and Amy finally went to see Nathan, she found him distressed. Crown Shoppers, Price Beef's top client, had pulled out, and Nathan was facing the potential collapse of his business. Nathan explained that Jed learned about his father's Alzheimer's and felt betrayed that Nathan hadn't disclosed his father was no longer managing the ranch, leading to their decision to end the exclusive deal with Price Beef. Amy was shocked and heartbroken, seeing Nathan so troubled. It seems Amy might suspect Lou's involvement in the leak about Nathan's father, but she hasn't confronted him about it yet. It's uncertain if she'll address this with Lou, and if so, how it will affect their fragile relationship, especially after their argument in Vancouver. There's also the question of how Nathan will react if he learns that Amy's trip indirectly caused Crown Shoppers to drop Price Beef. Hopefully, this won't damage Amy's relationships with both Nathan and Lou. Despite her frustration with Lou's business approach, Amy didn't let that stop her from helping another client's horse. On their Vancouver trip, she met Reggie, Jed's grandson, who owned a dressage horse named Sushi. Reggie explained how much Sushi meant to him, sharing that the horse had helped him stay out of trouble and given him purpose. However, Sushi had recently become nervous and shaky, and Reggie feared his grandfather might get rid of the horse if these issues weren't fixed. Amy asked if anything traumatic had happened to Sushi, and Reggie recalled an incident where the horse hit his head after being startled by a barking dog. With this clue, Amy suspected a physical cause for Sushi's behavior. After more observation, she discovered that Sushi had gone deaf. Amy explained to Reggie and Jed that Sushi's anxiety was due to his deafness, which made him feel vulnerable. She assured them that with the right approach, Sushi could still thrive as a dressage horse. Amy advised Reggie to act as Sushi's ears by staying calm, confident, and giving clear signals. Reggie embraced Amy's advice and focused on being a steady, comforting presence for Sushi. By the episode's end, they performed beautifully together, showing that patience and understanding could overcome challenges. Jed was impressed with Amy's work, and Reggie's bond with Sushi grew even stronger, making for a heartwarming outcome. While Sushi wasn't Amy's most difficult case, the added tension of working with a horse tied to a potential client for Heartland beef added an interesting twist. It was great to see Reggie excited to have Amy help his beloved horse. While Amy, Lou, and Lisa were away in Vancouver, Jack faced some issues of his own. Early in the episode, he hurt his back while closing the bison pen and had to call Lou for help. True to his stubborn nature, Jack refused to see a doctor, even though he was in pain. Concerned, Lisa urged him to at least visit her massage therapist, Michelle. Jack eventually agreed, but was surprised when Michelle turned out to be a large, muscular man, not the petite woman he'd expected. This amusing twist added a light moment to the episode. Jack's injury was a reminder that even he isn't invincible, and that sometimes pushing too hard can lead to setbacks. Despite being injured, Jack helped Logan through a tough time in Heartland Season 18, Episode 6. After Logan saw his picture in the local paper, celebrating his colt starting competition success, he felt more confident and excited about building his reputation. But while Logan dreamed of new opportunities, his girlfriend Miley was questioning their relationship. Logan was thrilled and even asked Jack for advice on proposing to Miley, deciding to plan a romantic camping trip with Jack's help. However, things didn't go as expected. Logan forgot to check the weather, and it rained at the campsite. When he finally proposed, Miley revealed she actually felt they were drifting apart, thinking Logan was always trying to be someone he wasn't. Shocked, Logan's proposal turned into a breakup, leaving him heartbroken. Jack later found Logan at the campsite and offered comfort, sharing his own experience with self-doubt in his first marriage. He reminded Logan that the qualities we admire in others are ones we need to build in ourselves. Jack's words seemed to strike a chord with Logan, who now has a journey of self-discovery ahead before he can find fulfillment in a relationship. Whether Logan and Miley will reunite is unclear, but Logan's next steps are about finding his own sense of worth. Katie faced her own challenges in this episode as she struggled to write a story about a meaningful coming-of-age experience for her creative writing class. Frustrated, she decided to create one herself, though it didn't go as planned. Katie and Parker discussed the astronomy club's loss of their stargazing spot for the Perseid meteor shower, so Katie suggested hosting it at Heartland. When Parker mentioned having her first kiss at an astronomy club event, Katie got the idea to invite Brandon to watch the meteor shower, hoping for a romantic moment she could write about. With Peter at home to supervise since Lou, Lisa, and Amy were away, Katie's plan took shape. When Brandon arrived, she led him to a quiet spot for stargazing, almost getting caught by Peter. But when Brandon leaned in for a kiss, Katie suddenly felt overwhelmed and ran away, ending her attempt to create the perfect coming-of-age moment. The next morning, Peter found Katie trying to call Lou, but getting no answer. Feeling conflicted, Katie opened up to her dad, admitting that she asked Brandon out just to create a story for her class. Peter reassured Katie that she didn't owe anyone anything and could change her mind, but he also encouraged her to be honest and not use people for her own benefit in the future. Taking his advice, Katie went to the dirt biking track to apologize to Brandon. However, when she called his name, he didn't stop, leaving Katie feeling even more regretful. Despite the awkward situation, Katie's experience helped her overcome her writer's block and finish her story. Hopefully, she'll get a chance to explain everything to Brandon since their friendship meant a lot to her. I always enjoy episodes with Peter. Gabriel Hogan, who plays him, brings both humor and depth to the role, and this episode was no exception. Heartland Season 18, Episode 6 was full of emotional ups and downs, with tough truths, shocking revelations, heartbreak, and the challenge of balancing family loyalty with personal growth. What did you think of the episode? Are you concerned about how Amy will react when she finds out about Lou's mistake? Do you think Logan will gain the confidence he needs after his breakup with Miley? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates and discussions on all things Heartland and beyond.